Hello friends, SentinalhMC here, and welcome back to City Skylines. So when last we saw City Skylines, nothing really has changed since then. I've done a couple of little things off camera. I did a couple of things while I remembered to do them. So the first thing I did was I drew out a couple more districts. So if we go to our districts, we can see we've got over here. I haven't renamed this yet, but this. Our little all-purpose industrial area, Sunset Heights. This area, which is going to be logging, Chestnut Square. And then over here, I've created the Avington Park District, which encompasses pretty much all of the housing we've currently got. And then the Ridgeway Commons District, which is our commercial district, which we're going to put on the other half here. Okay, so that's what I did. Just get the districts out in there. I wish it wasn't nighttime so you could see this better. But what that's a little loud. But what I've also gone ahead and done is I've undesignated, so I've unzoned one row, one square all the way across this highway, and I've placed pedestrian path there because I don't want anyone parking on this road to go to their house. Now it looks like there's still some people parked on this road. So that didn't quite work. And this thing is still here. But I was trying to prevent houses from zoning onto this road here. So it didn't quite work out. I also drew path across this one, because I don't want anything zoning itself attached to this main road here. So anyway, if I pause this now, let's not pause it because it's starting to get lighter out again. We have a desire for industry, and so I think that the best way to go about this is to use Chestnut Square. So we've already zoned this whole area as logging industrial. Now what I'd like to do actually is take this 4-lane road and continue it. Continuing it along here. There we go. And then this road right here will connect to it. Now we will bulldoze this because we don't need it. Alrighty. There we go. This area over here will be additional housing, which will only need normal roads. It'll branch off from here and from here. Maybe I'll use dirt roads and branch it off from here, and this will just be like a little sparsely populated but kind of cool looking thing. Anyway, now that we've got this stretched across everything, we can take our roads. This is a bit of a funky little right here. It's not really a curve, so it looks a little strange, you might think, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna want to fix that, aren't I? I probably will. Okay, so we will drag some more road across for our industrial center, including a couple of cross streets, just because. This is the industrial center for our logging operation. Just trying to keep this looking a bit interesting. Alright. Let's start this up and start zoning. So we're zoning this as industrial. This stuff right here. And I want to Again, I want to not zone the one square right along this highway. I should have done that over here. I only just realized, hey, I don't want people parking on that. Yep, we're supporting the timber industry, alright. So there we go. I've never actually zoned this sort of logging stuff before, but it's kind of nice looking. The forestry friends. Darn, does this feel a little loud to anyone else? Just when I felt like I'd gotten the volume levels right. It's blowing me away, man. It's blowing me away. Alright, so we need some more commercial. So we'll pull out our low density commercial. And actually, before I do that, I forget, where are the pathways? Here they are. I just want to go ahead and... Come on. Come on, why isn't it letting me do the same thing I did down there? Alright, it's kind of letting me do it. But I can't really get close enough to the road to do what I want. Alright, forget it. Doesn't appear to be working. I don't really know why. I don't know why this one is so far away from the road. Oh well, it makes it look a little different. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. And we need to zone this area as commercial. This entire area right in here. Freedom Star Space Station. Luxury resort hotel plans. Man, I would love to go to a luxury resort hotel in space. It'd be amazing. Okay, so we've got that zone. Now they want more residential, which is totally good because we've got a whole big swath of residential. We've got our water sorted for all of the existing plots, except for that one, kind of. But we'll just go ahead and drag this stuff out. Just to make sure we've got it. So we don't gotta worry about it. Man, why does this music always seem so loud? I gotta turn this down even more. Okay. Hopefully that will stop blowing me out of the water here. Oh, I got a phone call. I'm the only one here, so I've actually got to take this, so I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So, the interesting thing that happened here is that we've been trying to sell some bikes. We're embarking on a big project. I've been planning it since last year to build myself a recumbent tricycle. I got plans from a website called Atomic Zombie of how to build a recumbent tricycle using parts from bicycles that we would hack up. Now, we finally got... We ended up buying about maybe 5 or 6 bikes at auctions. Super cheap, like $5 a bike, $10 a bike, that sort of thing. And now, oh, there's a fire over here. These little pallets of wood are apparently on fire. Okay, let's check this landfill site. It's fine. It's starting to look yucky over there. Anyway, what we've been doing is we had to get some head tubes. That's the tube that the handlebars go in. We had to get 2 of them the same size and length. We finally managed to do it. And so now we're left with quite a few bikes that we don't need after we hack those parts off. So Dad posted them on Craigslist, and we've been selling it. We've been trying to sell them, and this morning a guy called wanting to check it out and buy it, one of the bikes. And then I said, okay, I'll be here. And then I was like, well, I better not start recording now, because what if he shows up? Then in like half an hour later, I was like, I could have recorded this. So I started recording, and wouldn't you know, 8 minutes in, he calls. He's just outside. So he ended up buying it. So now I got a funny story to tell you guys. That little interim that I took, yeah, I sold a bicycle. Okay, so we've got 2,000 bank balance. I think it's about time we actually built some much needed facilities. So which facilities do we already have? We have a firehouse, we have a police station. I don't believe we have any healthcare at all. We do not. I forget how to rotate things. Oh, they just rotate automatically, that's right. I think we could place it right here in the center of Ridgeway Commons in our commercial area. Not right on the main highway, though. Like right there. Problem is, it doesn't reach all the residential areas. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just a second. Do we have a power shortage? We do have a power shortage. Can I bump up my power budget? I cannot. Ooh. I always forget these sort of things. I want to get these advanced wind turbines. We're getting there. Because then I can plunk a few in this river. I'd like to plunk them over here or something. But there's no wind there, so that wouldn't work anyway. Unless those things don't need wind. No, there's some wind over there. There's some wind over here in the crap pool. Alright, we'll just plunk it here with the other ones. Alright, that should fix us up. That should fix us up. Come on. There we go. Not very good though, so let's plunk another one down. Alright, I like to be firmly in the green. I know I technically waste some money, but I still like to be firmly in the green. Okay, so health. I want to be able to cover all of Avington Park and as much as that as I can. So placing it on this main road is the best idea. It allows the service to travel the furthest distance. So basically we'll be placing it right next to the firehouse. Is this anything? No, there's some quiet corner shops. This looks really weird. They're like melting down the ledge there. Alright. Let's place our first medical clinic. We had to demolish some stuff there, but everyone will be grateful for having this medical clinic, which is placed on the edge of a cliff, basically. There we go. Yes, healthcare is available now. Yeah, the gradient in this place is a bit funky. And I have outside connections. Alright, so we got that. More zoning requirements. We now need more commercial, which is totally a-okay. We'll just zone this entire block. So that's what it's there for. That will fill up our Ridgeway Commons very nicely. Now I will zone some more residential. Now I want to place some more roads. Now, like what I was telling you earlier, I was thinking of using gravel roads. Hashtag save the trees. Hashtag deforestation. It's fine, guys. We've got a logging industry now. Hashtag deforestation. It's funny. Okay, so what I'm thinking is taking this gravel road and sort of going off from here I want a curved road, though. And then sort of swinging around here. We're not actually going to connect this road to the main road, though. We're going to sort of end it. Like right there, basically. Okay. And then we'll use like a straight road. And we'll just drag these out down to the edge. We'll leave some empty space between some of these. You know, we don't want to completely fill this area up. That looks interesting, doesn't it? No, I don't like it. I don't like that road. There. So we basically like created this little offshooting area. And now when we zone this as residential, first we zone this. Now, nobody should be parking on this highway, but they are. Why? There's nothing zoned on the edge. I don't really know 100% how this works. I don't want people parking on this road. I wish you could, like, make a road, designate a road as no parking. Okay, so we got some houses going to go in here. And we're going to zone all of this. But yeah, we also want to zone this. So that is on that road. That is not. That is on this road. And we don't want to zone that residential because we don't want houses stuck to that road. Now, let's go into some decoration because I want to place a very small park somewhere. So we don't have any. Now I want to put a plaza next to Ridgeway Commons. It's got quite a large range. Do I want to park it there? Do I want to plonk it there? I want to plonk it here, actually. Right in the middle. Right in the middle of our zoned area. And now, if I go to my decoration and I grab this. There. That works for me. Does that house not have water? You're joking. I had to drag it out a water pipe just for that little house. Well, these ones as well. Alright. So now we need more industry. So, thankfully, we have an enormous amount of space. We can zone. You can tell which blocks are for which road. And not zone those ones. So that nothing's connected to this highway. Probably not that important in the industrial zone. I wish the nights weren't so dark. I like this little housing area. Pine trees everywhere. Little quiet gravel roads. It is going to make it difficult for, services to get out here. But I just really liked the idea of this. So I did it. Let's go to our districts. And let us draw a new district. Even though it's hard to see. I want to district this. And we'll include these houses. You know what? No, we'll just district this entire housing area. Alright. Keep going here. Now, do this one as well. There we go. So now if we... This tool snaps... We're a boomtown now. It snaps to roads. Actually, we'll just leave that as it is. Snaps to roads, which allows you to use the small brush to clean up the borders if your district is completely encased by roads. That looks okay. Hemlock Hills. I can actually live with that name. Alright, so we've got another one. Now we're a boom town. Let's pause this and see what we need here. We don't yet have any schooling, which is a problem. So what we want to do, we have 282 eligible students. We definitely want to drop down a elementary school because we're a boom town now, and we still don't have one. We can put it here. We don't want to put it along the actual highway. If we put it here, it'll cover a decent amount of our, residential zones, but not quite as many as I would probably like. If we put one down here, it'll easily cover the Hemlock Hills area. Then Abington Park would require its own elementary school, which could be done by placing it doesn't really cover 100% regardless of where I put it. But if I get rid of a house, or 3 in this case, I can cover that. That would be expensive. We have 282 eligible students, which is actually less than the capacity of one of these schools. So I think what I want to do... Why don't we just leave... Should we just educate Hemlock Hills? I don't know. I can't put it along the side of this road because I put those pathways there. Later on we'll build some roads over here. So I think... I like the idea though of having 2 schools, one for Hemlock Hills and for now. So for now, let's just put that there. And that will educate Hemlock Hills area. Hashtag no more homeschooling. What's it called? Karl Heisenberg Schule. Ah, this is the European set, isn't it? This map uses the European stuff. I could build this school in Minecraft. It's a fairly simple building. Okay, so we got that. We got the school. We got a school. So that'll start producing some educated workers. What else do we have access to now that we're a boomtown? I could place down a bus depot, but you know what? I don't know the first thing about bus depots. I don't have access to any unique buildings yet. How are we on power? Power's fine. Water's fine. You know, it's all fine. Healthcare is good. Police department. We've got a low crime rate, although the jail capacity is being used. About halfway there. Fire safety is decent, but not over here at all. Anyway, what did we just unlock as far as Boomtown goes? We unlocked a new area, the transport level 3s, we unlocked buses or industries. That's good, I wanted that. Recycling, recreational use of controlled substances, and then we've got some highway intersections, highway and highway ramp, as well as our advanced wind turbine and the cemetery. Okay, so in the next episode we're going to go ahead and implement some of these things. The city's going quite well, I think. I like the way this area has developed. I especially really like our Hemlock Hills area. I just really like this sort of thing right here. It's sort of a quieter area. Anyway, next episode we might drag the bridge across this water. We want to get up here to where there's ore. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I hope you're enjoying City Skylines. I'm SentinalH and I'm signing out.